Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Lois Pressgrove, and we are here for Nelson County Soup Day.
That's right, and you still got time to come out. We're here until 1 o'clock.
And there are lots of soups that are in there to be eaten, aren't there?
We have 30 crock pots, most of them 6 quart and bigger. They're out on the table. Then we've got 5 more crock pots that are in reserve to fill up the ones, plus we've got a couple of quart jars that people brought to refill the chili because they were afraid they'd spill part of it on the way here.
Well, today's weather is perfect for Soup Day.
That's right. Couldn't ask for a better day. I mean, the Lord's shining down on us today.
So we have a big crowd here that's eating. Tell us, how long has this Homemakers Soup Day been going on?
It's been going on since before I was in Homemakers. It's probably 15 years or more that they've been doing Soup Day, and it's a give back to the community for all the help and that they do for us. It's free. We do accept donations. The donations go to our scholarship fund. We fund a couple of high school seniors that are going into a field that would be for the home demonstration.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to go into FCS, which is Family Consumer Science.
Okay, very good. So it goes into a scholarship, but it's free for everybody to take part. But it's free for everybody to take part.
It's free for everybody. All you got to do is come and get you a bowl and come and get as many bowls of soup. Just use the same bowl, please. We're running close.
That's good. It's a great crowd.
There is a fantastic crowd here today. And there are 5 clubs of homemakers here in the county, and out of those 5 clubs, I think 3/4 of the people are here today.
Fantastic.
And they're helping. They carry your plate or get your drink or clean your table or come and sit with you if you're by yourself. So, I mean, we do what we can.
Yes.
And some of the homemakers are older. They couldn't make soup. So some of us made 2 crock pots of soup and let them bring the crackers and the cookies. Okay. Something that they can bring and they can carry. So it's a total effort by the homemakers.
Now, tell us about some of these soups. What did you make, first of all?
I made tomato basil. The tomatoes were canned out of my garden. The basil was grown in my backyard. And I went out and I'd cut it yesterday to keep away from the frost. And cut it up and put it in my tomato basil soup. And the only thing other than that it's in it is vegetable broth.
Okay.
So it's all vegetarian. The other one that I made is white chili. Chicken and beans and spices.
Okay, very good. Now, where'd you get these recipes?
The tomato basil, I've eaten at a couple of places and I liked it, so I just sort of played with it until I got it the way I like it. The white chili, it came out of a cookbook that I had from quite a few years back. But the recipe is in the Homemakers cookbook that you can get up here at the extension office. So, and they are for anybody that has trouble seeing, they are in large print. And the front and back cover are laminated, so you can wipe them off. And they've also got a coil, a wire coil, so that the pages won't fall apart.
Fantastic. Now, I might want to mention, you see how easily she worked that merchandising in there, because you're actually second vice president for the whole state for the Homemakers, and part of your job is merchandising, right?
That's correct. Anybody that wants any Homemaker merchandise, anything with Homemaker logo on it, they send me an invoice, I mail it out, or if I'm going to a meeting and they're going to be there, I take it to them so we won't have to pay the shipping and handling.
There you go.
Or so they won't have to pay the shipping and handling.
Well, very good. Again, I'm talking with Lois, and we're here for Nelson County Homemakers Soup Day. Get a chance to talk to some of the people here enjoying the soups. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I hope if you didn't make it this year, I hope you come out next year for it. Keep it on your schedule. In the spring, we also have a salad day. So just keep an eye on it. Anybody that wants to join Homemakers, just call up here. Georgiana will take care of it and put you with a club that would be with things that you like to do.
Thank you very much.
Anybody willing to start a new club, I'm willing to help with that, too.
There you go. Yes, because in addition to merchandising, she's membership for the state, too, right?
That's right. I'm trying to get Nelson County's membership up because I can't force the others and say, look what Nelson County did if we didn't do anything.
There you go. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm talking now with Rita Brown, who is enjoying the soups that are available here for the Nelson County Homemakers Soup Day. And which soups did you get to enjoy?
I tried several things with kale in them, sausage and kale, and I tried the Tuscan kale. I believe Luke made it, and but my favorite is chicken wild rice, and it's one that I've been coming for 3 or 4 years, and the lady, they are from like Minnesota or Wisconsin, a cold place, and it's a winter soup, very good. I make it at home.
Okay, you do make it, huh?
Yep, I do. It's easy to make.
Now, I wonder, several of the recipes are in the Homemakers cookbook for some of these soups.
Which I have,
Okay.
yes.
Very good, because you get to make...
Great cookbook.
Absolutely. So you were saying kale, is that like your favorite vegetable?
I love kale. My husband, not so much. So I got to take advantage of it.
What, you don't love your husband as much? He doesn't love kale?
He doesn't love kale as much.
So you can't make that. Yeah. So you can't make that, right?
Right, exactly.
Did he get to try the chicken soup that you've made?
Yes, he likes that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's your favorite.
That. That's my favorite.
So, yes. So it's great there's several varieties in there. How do you choose what to have?
I always get the one I always had in the past because that's my favorite. I usually pick things with kale.
Yeah.
I like vegetable, but I feel like I can make vegetable. I like taco soup. Okay. It's good, and I don't usually make that, so that's how I pick.
That's how you dwindle down, huh?
Yeah. And I try all the desserts.
Exactly. You have to save room from that too, right?
Exactly.
It's nice because soup just kind of goes down. It's a liquid, so it doesn't feel like you're as full, so you can have those special desserts.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Now, what's your favorite dessert?
Probably chocolate chip cookies or brownies. Something chocolate.
Did you make them at home too?
No, I don't bake at home because I would eat it.
Okay. So you have to come here and enjoy, right?
Exactly.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Hi, I'm Gary White, and I'm still here for the Nelson County Homemakers Soup Day at the Nelson County Extension Office, and I'm here with Kitty Greenwell, who has been a homemaker here in Nelson County for how long?
I'd say 20 to 30 years.
And what club are you part of?
I'm a part of the Cox's Creek Junior Homemakers.
And have you been there the whole 30 years?
I've been there, they might have been 1 year that I switched off to someone else, but then I went back because I had moved out on Springfield Road, and this is on a different end of town, but anyway, they talked me into coming back.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, we're talking because Ms. Greenwell here made one of the most interestingly named soups that's here, and it's called Willie Strange Good Soup. Tell us what's in Willie Strange Good Soup.
Well, I can tell you there's a whole lot of things. It calls for a pound of ground beef that you brown, and you also saute an onion, and you saute your onion and your ground beef and then pour the grease off from that, and then you add in Rotel, a can of Rotel, you add in 2 cans of minestrone soup, a can of petite diced tomatoes, and a can of tomato soup, a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and a couple of cans of water, the soup cans full of water.
Okay.
And it takes all about 30 minutes to make it.
Oh, really?
You really of course, you brown your hamburger, so it's pretty well on the way to being done. And then after you dump all that in together, then you cook for about 15 more minutes. It's so good and so easy. And of course, we're all so busy nowadays that we love something fast and easy. I would say it's a cross between a homemade vegetable soup and a chili. That's how I would describe this soup.
Okay, so a little thicker than a soup, than your regular vegetable
a little
soup.
water, extra water, which, you can do. I like my soup a little runny. I don't like it real thick, so that's why I added extra water.
Now, is this the first time you've made this soup for the soup days?
I've made it several years. Okay. The lady that I got it from, I came here, and I loved, it was Mabel. She was a Collins Harnett, I think, there on the last, and she's since passed away. And she had made it and brought it, and I loved it so much that, and everybody here loved it, so they asked me to make it this year. So, as she wasn't going to get to be here, of course.
She has passed away. But there's a story behind the name. Do you know the story?
I do not know that story. I know you can Google Willie Strange's Good Soup, and it'll come up.
Okay, there you go.
Yep, it'll come up.
And I was told by another homemaker that Willie Strange was a relative of Mabel's, and that's where the soup came from.
Yeah, that's very possible.
So, but it says right in the title that it's a good soup, so it has to be good.
It has to be good. That's right. It does, and it's
No matter what.
That's right, and so fast and so easy. Yes.
Absolutely. Now, as we said, you've been a homemaker for about 30 years, and you've been coming to soup days for how long?
Oh, a long time. This is probably as long as they've had them, and I don't remember. And I wondered what the purpose of it was, but there is a good purpose to it. Fellowship, and you get good recipes and whatever. And then the city of Bardstown and surrounding people are so good about helping us with our projects and what we do.
So that's really nice, and it's
People that come, they don't have to bring anything, as homemakers do, but if they want to donate, the money that's donated today goes for scholarships for young people, and that's just, you really need good education these days.
absolutely that's great. So in the past, do you remember what some of the other soups you made were, or what were some of your favorite soups that you've made over the past year?
Always love vegetable soup, and the vegetable soup that I love, I start off with turkey.
Okay.
I cook a turkey and save the broth, and then cut up pieces of turkey, and of course save my broth, and that just makes the best vegetable soup in the world. And I find that if you add one little turnip to that, a lot of people don't like turnips, but they sure add to a soup, to a vegetable soup.
And that's your tip for today,
Tip
right?
for today, yes.
Add your turnips to your vegetable soup.
Yes. Don't overdo it. Just a small turnip.
Small turnip. Okay.
Yeah.
Now my mom would make turkey soup as well, and she would use like at Thanksgiving, she'd save the bones and all that kind of stuff to make the broth and what have you. She put noodles in. Did you put noodles in your soup?
I don't put noodles in mine. I probably should, but I don't. I've just never got used to doing that. Yeah.
So that's a twist everybody puts on there, but you put turnips in there.
Yes.
Or a turnip.
A
small
turnip.
turnip.
I put a small turnip in there, about like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So try that out and let us know what you think.
Yes.
And that's Kitty Greenwell's good tip for today on how to make a good vegetable soup. Thank you very much for talking with
Well,
me.
thank you.
Oh, I do want to mention too, actually, you made the door prizes as well.
I made the door prizes. Well, I love to crochet. It's relaxing for me, and so that's what I do. I crochet Christmas tree ornaments.
Okay, so that's what were the gifts. I'm going to take one over here because your daughter-in-law actually won, right?
Actually, these now are made out of
Let me lift this up a little bit there.
Christmas cards that people send to you. Don't throw them away, because there's a purpose for them. You can make these beautiful ornaments.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And so each one of the door prizes got an ornament of some sort.
Yes, they got, and then the crocheted ones in there. And then here is my angel that I make.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, you crochet them and then you starch them, which there's a formula for that. You use water and Elmer's glue. You pin them to a board that's covered with Reynolds wrap.
Even has little wings on the back there in the
then you
red
go
and
to
white. Yeah.
Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever you can find, and put a ribbon on it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very creative.
I'm giving some tips on
everything.
They should like me, shouldn't they? Hobby Lobby and Michael's, because I spend a lot of money there. My husband says you can't go to E-Town if you don't go to Michael's.
And so that's another tip for a thing that you can get for door prizes, and you made 3 of them for people here.
Well, they're not going to break.
Exactly.
They may, with age, turn a little tiny bit yellow, but you're not going to make them. They're going to last pretty much forever. I've had 5 years still holding their shape and everything.
And we're getting into that Christmas season. I did happen to notice when I was setting up this camera that somebody does have their Christmas socks on today, too.
Yes, that's me.
So that goes along with your ornaments.
That goes along with my ornaments. I'm really in the
You're ready
mood,
for
I
the
guess.
season.
I'm ready for the season. I don't really like to skip over Halloween and Thanksgiving, but it kind of seems like I'm doing it. But that's what I found.
That's right.
That's the first thing I grabbed. So.
That's right. Tomorrow you can wear your Halloween socks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for talking to me.